Welcome back to my English learning YouTube channel. I have already completed the uses of tenses in my previous videos. Today I will discuss another matter regarding tense. So you will be very interested to learn, I don't say learn, to view this video regarding the uses of tenses in conditional sentences. You know conditional sentences, okay? There are three conditions in English grammar. One is possible, another is impossible. One is possible, another is improbable, and another is impossible condition. So there are three conditions in English grammar, and how the tenses are used in these conditional sentences I will discuss today. So let me start how conditional sentences are written by using different tenses. So conditional sentences there is the word of condition, that is if, in most of the conditional sentences. So here I will make a chart, that means like this. I will make chart to make you understand it better. So you see I have made two parts here. One is if clause. I am writing here if clause. If clause means it indicates condition. Then here main clause or principal clause. Main clause or principal clause. So when if clause is written, in present indefinite tense, then main clause or principal clause is written in future tense. Okay, here I am writing. So this is the possible condition. If clause, present indefinite tense. Okay, present indefinite tense. Then main clause or principal clause will be in future indefinite tense. Future indefinite tense. Okay, this is very important in English grammar. These conditional sentences are very important in English grammar. So here I am writing an example. Okay, if she come early, okay, if she come early, she will meet me. So here is the sentence, if she come early, she will meet me. So in this sentence I have written the main clause or the principal clause in future tense. You have seen it. There is will present here, or and we know when there is shall or will in a sentence, then the sentence becomes of the future tense. Okay, so will is present here. So when it is in future tense, this part of condition or if clause must be written in present indefinite tense. Okay, so here the subject is she, then we have to write in present indefinite. That is why S will come with us. If she comes early, so it is the possible condition. Okay, if she comes early, she will meet me. The occasion has not got over till now. That means she will meet me if she comes early. So that is why this condition is called possible condition. Okay, again you see number 2. Now if clause will be in past tense or past indefinite tense. Okay, past indefinite tense. So here main clause or the principal clause will now be in future in the past. Okay, future in the past. Now what is future in the past? Future in the past means we will use would, could, okay, would, could, might, etc. Okay, after the subject. Here will has come or shall will come, but here shall or will not come. Rather would, could, might, should, these words would come. So this form of the verb is called future in the past. Okay, now when we write here, you see again I am repeating the same sentence. If she come early, she would meet me. She would meet me. So this is a very simple sentence, and we have already seen on the board that this part is in future in the past. So this part must be conditional part, must be in past tense. Okay, so it would be if she came early. If she came early, she would meet me. Okay, I hope you have already understood what I am going to tell you or what I am discussing. These are very important. Now number 3, this one is impossible condition. It would never happen, and this one is also would not happen, and it would never happen. So it must be in past perfect tense. Okay, if clause is in past perfect tense. You see, when if clause is in past perfect tense, then main clause or the principal clause will be in future in the perfect. Okay, future in the perfect. That means it would take would, should, could, then have, then past participle form of the verb. Okay, this is the formation or structure of future in the past perfect. Okay, would, should, could, then have, and past participle form of the verb. So if we write like this, here you see same sentence I am repeating again and again. If she come early, if she come early, she would have met me. She would have met me. So here this part is written in future in the perfect. So this part of condition must be written in past perfect tense. Okay, so it will be if she had come early. Okay, had come early, she would have met me. Now I hope all of you have understood quite well the uses of conditional sentences. Now I want to make the ideas more clear, make your ideas more clear by giving the bracket on the right side. Okay, on that side, that means in the main clause side. Now I am repeating these conditional sentences again by another sentence. Okay, now again I have put here number 1, that means I will write the first conditional sentence. Now I tell if he invites me, if he invites me, so I join the party. Okay, I join the party. Again I am writing if he invited me, I join the party. Join the party. Again I am writing if he had invited me, I join the party. So I have written here 3 sentences, and all the 3 sentences are the same, and bracket has been put at the right side or the main verb of the main clause or the principal clause. So you see the if clause here is written in present indefinite tense. So according to the rule, the main clause must be in future indefinite. Okay, so it would be if he invites me, I shall join the party. Okay, I shall join or I will join. Surely you have understood, I hope. So I shall join the party. Again you see, if he invited me, it is in the past tense. So here it must be in the future in the past. Okay, future in the past according to the second rule. So it would be I would join. Okay, I would join. So would come, and after the would will use the verb join. Again this part is now in past perfect tense. So if clause is in past perfect, then the main clause must be in the future in the perfect. Okay, so future in the perfect means would will come. Here would will come, then have will come, then we have to use the past participle form of the main verb. So would have joined. Would have joined. So here, if he had invited me, I would have joined the party. Okay. If he invited me, I would join the party. If he invites me, I will or I shall join the party. So I hope all of you have understood these conditional sentences very well, and please look at the board again and see how the chart shows you the rule, and you must remember in this way. And in most of the examinations, these conditional sentences are asked, okay, to test the knowledge of your regarding tense. So in HS level, we see that these conditionals are included in the alternative English grammar. So in alternative English grammar, five sentences are given to make the tense correction, and most of them come in this form or in this conditional form. So let me stop here today. I hope all of you have understood very well. So I thank you again for watching my videos.